One of the reasons that I really, really urge people to take what I say about immigration seriously when it comes to vetting is because of a lot of the shootings that we have going on right now. You've got a lot of people that are sneaking into our country thinking they came to the promised land. And they're from their culture where their belief system teaches them to worship and praise God every couple hours. And they are so strict and disciplined about this. And not just the praise and worship, but by that you can tell that that some of these people that sneak in, their dedication goes beyond. And in some of their countries, they don't believe in the New Testament. They believe in the Old Testament, including the consequences of the Old Testament. Especially where you have some of these Muslim cultures at. And Muslim is a culture. It's a race. It's not a religion. The Muslim Brotherhood regime is a religion. That's where you have the problem at because of Sharia law. And this is something that's not being correctly taught. So people have a misunderstanding. So you've got these people that come over here. They sneak in. They're being told that they can come in anyway. Just shh about it, right? They're sneaking. They're already committing crimes. And they're not, they know they are. Okay. So they come in here and they think they can just be here anyway. And they see something that they don't like in investigating somebody that they find on the internet that they think is a true believer. They believe that, they're representing themselves as a true believer, but they're not living that way in day to day. And, when you go and you're in these other cultures, some of these people consider themselves to be responsible to exterminate that. Not to be funny, but you've got all these people that are pretending online. And then you've got these people that are outside the country that come to see that. And so they don't believe in they believe in Jesus, but that's not the way we do. And so they believe it's their right to exterminate that. And so you've got all these people here in America that believe in freedom and love and kindness. And yeah, that's right. But they're being dishonest about how they're living online, which makes them look like hypocrites. And so that is some of the reason that I believe that people are being targeted and some of these shootings are going on. It's very confusing to people who come from such disciplined type of a culture, and they're not being taught the truth in what we are over here. So they're being misguided, and we are being misguided about them as well. We think everybody just does their thing our way, and they should just bow down to what we're doing. And there are people in other countries that really take offense to that because they love their culture and they don't want to give that up. And you can't blame them. That's their inheritance. So you're trying to steal what they're blessed with while you're still taking it from them, and then you calling it yours after you've laughed at them because it was theirs. You laugh at us because of us, telling us we're no good. And then you steal our identity and pretend to be us while you steal our kids and our land. And that's pretty much what's going on here. And it's going on. And so you got these people from other cultures that come in here. And some of them are not even, they're here legally. They haven't been sat down and taught the difference in the culture. That we accept people regardless of their sin. Because they don't feel that way in their country. And that to them, that requires consequences. So it doesn't spread. Because to them it's a disease. And they teach their people that. But us here, we're not being taught that they feel that way. Nor are we being taught their practices and why they feel that way. We're just lashing out at each other, confused and full of chaos. That's not God. That's why God says to tell the truth. Don't hide who you are, because it'll get you in trouble. Have a blessed day.